All right, I want to show you how to use Propstream to find the sales comparables. This is one feature that I really like about Propstream in getting you sales comps on a price per unit basis. So as a refresher, I just typed in Austin, Texas. I have my filters already preset here. So apartments, 4 to 100 units and 2 or more years of ownership. And remember, I have about 1,100 unique properties. So let's click on this property right here. And see, the owner is James Caswell. This is his mailing address. If you click on linked properties, he owns a lot of real estate, about 19 million. So that's what I mean by, a lot of these owners own multiple properties. So if you buy one off of them, you might be able to buy more. But where you want to go is the comparables and nearby listing. And by default, you want to make sure both is selected. Date range is within a year. If your market's smaller like Oklahoma, you might have to extend this out to 2 years. So you'll make this 2020. And for square footage, if you don't have enough leads, you want to delete this max number right here and just leave the minimum so you get the same size. And the default is a 0.5 mile radius, right? So let's increase it to 1, see what we get. So let's say we get 4 properties here. Um, let's click on this one right here. 38112 South Parkway Drive. You click on this, click under details. A new window will pop up here. It's taking its time to load. And what I'm trying to look for is how many units is this and what did it sell for? So what I'm going to do is right here, number of residential units. It's an 8 unit. And let's see the purchase price. This one doesn't say the length of ownership. So what you want to do is you want to click the total assessed value right here and you'll divide by 8 units, right? So let's bust out our calculator here. And you can put this into the Excel document that I created. So let's just go 1.2 million divided by 8 units. So it's $150,000 per unit, right? So that's just one property. So let's just close out. And let's just say I wanted to expand. Let's increase the radius to 2 miles to see if we can find some more properties here. Um, let's see if this one is will work. So this is not a good example. It doesn't even look like a multifamily property. So let me select my criteria. And so once again, I guess the criteria, you have to select it again when you're under the sales comparable. Did I pass it? Oh, here it is. So under residential, let's start to select all of these again. Here we go. So let's increase. So I'm gonna, because there's not many search, I'm gonna remove the max square footage, see if I can attract some bigger. So right here, I got a lot more properties here. So let's click on this one right here. It was recently sold in May of 2022. Let's see if it gives us any good information. So yeah, right here, this is a 29 unit. They bought it 2 months ago. Sometimes it is a disparity. You see, it says 29 up here and 26 up here. So sometimes the records are not perfect. That's going to affect our price point. So, but you can see here is they sold it for about $3.9 million. And let's just go off of, let's just average these two out. So we don't know. Let's just say it's 28 units for the sake of this exercise. So let's take the 3,104 divided by 28. So it's $140,000 per unit. So the other one was 150, right? So you want to at least get a couple properties here. So let me close this one out. So I have a 150K per unit and I have a 140K per unit. And let's click on this one right here, which was sold in February 2022. And let's see. Doesn't look like this is an apartment complex, so it's a bad example. Let's click on this one down here. So as you can see, it's kind of a trial and error, but once you get three solid comps, then you can get a sense. Another bad example here. Let's click on, let's try this one. So right here, this is a 103 unit building. There's a photo here, so it looks more like a apartment complex, and looks like it has a pool right here. So let's see. So they bought it in October 2021 for $49 million. Wow. So this one might be a bad example. It's at $475,000, right? But this looks a lot nicer than the other one. So um, as you go through this, you're gonna get better and better starting the details. But already out the gate, I got one that was 140K per unit and one at 150K per unit. I just want to go through one more. So as you can tell, this can take a lot of time after a while, and this does not look like a good example. So if you still want to continue finding it, what you do is you just keep on slowly increasing your radius. So let's go 3 miles here to see what options. But if not, let's just say we had another comp that was 150. You want to average all those out, right? So we had one 140,000 plus 150,000. Let's say a third one was 150,000. We divide that by 3. So our average is 146,000 per unit. And let's just say I need to make an offer on a 30 unit apartment complex. You just times it by 30. So your offer is going to be about $4.4 million, right? And then when you show that to the owner, you can show them the sales comparable, right? And what you do is you have the address, you have the property address, you find out, they're within 3 miles of each other, and you can tell them, hey, these were sold recently for this much. I just took the average of these three, and this is how I'm justifying my offer price of $4.4 million. So I just wanted to highlight some of the features of Propstream so that you can maximize it. If you want to use Propstream, please use my referral link that I have provided, and let me know if you have any additional questions. But this is where I spend most of my time trying to find some sales comps when trying to figure out what my offer price is. And hopefully you found this helpful. Thank you.